am feeling sassy today, and I'm feeling a little bit peachy because I am 10% better from this sinus infection. We are seeing progress, knock on wood. We're seeing progress and I'm happy about it. And I'm also wearing my Peach Stay Sassy cropped hoodie. You guys know the drill. If you're looking to shop the sassy merch, jocebedard.com. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, it's just my name. Although some of you might think my name is literally Sassy. It's not. My full name is actually Jocelyn, but we don't talk about it because I don't like it. I like Joce. We have spoiled kids. Spoiled brats. Am I spoiled for expecting a newer car? Ooh, you're going on Reddit and asking if you're spoiled. I feel like you're gonna get responses you probably don't want to hear. And we're gonna check some of those out. So I'll try to keep this short for y'all. My dad last year or so said he was going to buy me a car so I could have my own transportation going into university. Of course, any car is better than none. However, I admittedly felt a bit bummed when he showed me a 2003 Hyundai Santa Fe he was considering for me. I don't know why, but I was expecting some kind of newer car, obviously not off the lot new, but I thought it would have been like a 2019 car or something. I feel bad even writing this because I know I should be more appreciative of what my dad gets me, but I also can't rub the feeling that he could get me a more modern car. We live in California and he makes about $125K a year before taxes to provide for a family of 5. It's also worth noting that I got a full ride for uni, so he isn't having to contribute for that. Oh my God. I know that these factors don't entitle me to a newer car, but I don't know. I just need to hear some outside opinions on this. God bless. God bless having parents that will pay for your education and even provide a car for you to get there every day. Imagine that. Couldn't be me, but imagine that. Let's see what some people had to say. First comment, get a job and buy your own car, you spoiled brat. Just what I expected. Someone else says the answer is yes. Yes, you are. Oh yeah. And it's funny because they seem to have, like, they're aware. Oh, well, I should feel this way. I feel bad writing this. Whatever your dad makes truly is none of your business, and where his money goes into what kind of car you get. Like, it's laughable. Like, congratulations on your full ride scholarship. Good for you. So maybe you can get your own car. Maybe get a job, provide for yourself, and then you can get whatever the hell car you want. That's the joy of making your own money. You get to choose how you spend it. Worst spoiled brat I've seen at Disney. Not the most magical place on earth. Last night at the Magic Kingdom, as we were waiting for the fireworks, we witnessed a little boy who was like 4 or 5 continuously punch his mother in the butt. And I'm not meaning light hits either. He was angrily putting his own body into it, and this went on for at least 5 minutes or more. Never did the mom even turn around to scold the brat. She just let him hit her over and over. On top of that, the father just stood there and watched him before passive-aggressively saying something, but didn't stop him from disrespectfully hitting his mom. Finally, they moved on, but the brat defiantly refused to move where they were until his dad gave him his bubble wand, which I'm guessing is what this entire thing was about, and of course the dad gave in. My boyfriend and I couldn't believe what we had witnessed. If I had acted like that, I would have been grabbed by the hand and scolded the first time I hit someone. What a lovely example his dad is setting in how to treat women by letting his son do that. That brat will definitely grow up thinking he can hit women to get what he wants. Or just act anyway in general to get what he wants, because he also got his bubble wand back. So technically, he was rewarded for hitting his mom. Yippee! And then these people will grow up to be in the same society as us and our children. Can't wait. Spoiled brat breaks my nose. Break your nose sucks. I broke my nose once. It's not a fun time. I, 15, had a birthday party a few weeks ago, so I obviously invited a few people over. Obviously. My friends. So we all group up, but then I noticed some random kid, so I asked my friends about him. He was my friend's brother, 12, and I tell him I'm okay with him being there as long as he doesn't cause trouble. So just a normal birthday party. We can watch a movie, play a little COD, eat some cake, all that stuff. Then comes the presents. So I only got one present plus a bit of money. So I start opening my presents. I unwrap the big one. It is a PS5. So we get to the cards. I thank everybody. But as I'm thanking everyone, I see the brother of my friend start walking up to me. I think nothing of it. But then he asks, "Can I have your PS5?" So I kindly refuse. Then he starts tearing up. Then he yells, "It's mine!" So he grabs it and tries to run, but I catch him and I get the PS5. So he then punches me right in the nose. Mind you, this was no easy punch. It was straight on bop in the nose. So we call his parents to come pick him up. Then he tries to run. So we catch him and hand him over to his parents. He starts crying and punching. So we get him in the car and they leave. The rest of the party goes on normally. Once it ends, I ask my dad if we can go to the doctor because my nose still hurts. And it turns out it was broken. The kid did not get in trouble. Sorry for the lack of detail and some typos. I am writing this in between my class and had very little time. No problemo. You also added no punctuation, so I had to just create it while reading it. You should press charges. Is anyone else not like, press charges? This kid literally attacked you and broke your freaking nose. Sounds like maybe his parents need to be taught a little lesson. I'll be damned if my kid goes to a birthday party to someone he doesn't even know and breaks their nose. It's mine. No, bitch, it's not. Is this considered spoiled or bragging? Ugh, I feel like the answer's pardon me? I feel like the answer is always gonna be yes. Cheers, drink your water. Or your coffee. I'm drinking out of a Christmas cup. Recently, I just finished my first year of college. A lot of my friends do not pay for college themselves, and their parents are paying for them. I, however, am not. My parents had me take out a loan to where I am paying it off slowly each month. But I have this one friend in particular who does not pay for anything, where she just uses her dad's money majority of the time. They act sad when she has to pay her tuition off in full without a loan, and it makes me upset because it's basically handed out to her, where I have to take out various loans and pay them all off on my own. Another thing is, the same person just recently got a PC, and it's not one of the ones where you buy the parts and build it. They bought a build one where it can go, oh my God, where it can go from about $4,000 using her dad's money. There are many other times I could bring up, but this has all happened recently. To be honest, I'm not sure if this would be considered spoiled or not. Just the way they flaunt their money annoys me. In a sense, they're spoiled because I just find that providing everything, like, what lesson do you get from that? Like, say, oh, if you want one of those nice computers, you're gonna have to get a job. Like, even if I understand parents having the money and wanting to provide to help their children, I get that aspect 100%. But even just saying like, oh, you want the laptop, that's $4,000, here, how about this? I'll split. I'll pay for half. You have to get a job and you got to come up with the other half. Like, something that would teach a good valuable lesson of you have to work for things you want. I don't know, that's how I see it, but that's because I've always been like, I had student loans, you know, I had to get a job at 15 if I wanted a cell phone, if I had to pay for textbooks for school. I literally had a loan to only cover tuition, so I had to pay for my own textbooks, so I had to get a job. Like, it's just money sucks. That's all there is to it. Money sucks if you don't have it. Make it make sense. That's what I'm saying. My sister is moving to a new apartment in Orlando. I'm 25 and driving to help her move stuff to her new place. My parents offered an all expense paid park trip for the hassle for my daughter and we can't wait. They offered the same thing to my younger brother, who is 13. He does nothing but sit around, smoke some marijuana, and play video games. He's now refusing to go on the trip to a Disney Orlando park so that he can do nothing around the house. Make it make sense. When I was 13, I would have killed to be able to get an all expense paid vacation with a 25-year-old brother. He sees traveling as a burden, and it blows my mind that you could so easily not accept something that so many others could dream of doing. Yep. Yuppers. Isn't that nice? It's almost like they don't realize how lucky they are and how great they have it. When you're 13, You want to play video games. You want to sit at home. You don't care to go to Disneyland with your family, even though it's paid for. Like, they're not sitting there thinking about the money and how much that costs and how generous that is for their parents to provide. Like, you know, you're not thinking that at 13 if you don't have to, I would say. If money is not a thing that you have to provide, you're not really thinking about it. I'm sure, honestly, I wasn't as grateful until I got older, like even buying your own groceries for the first time. Reality check. Now I understand why my dad got mad when I wouldn't eat my lunch and I'd come home and the food is now waste and it's gone and it's yucky and you can't eat it because I let an apple go moldy in the bottom of my lunch bag or my backpack and I didn't eat it. I used to be like, why does he care, and get so angry over some moldy apples? And it's because, bitch, groceries are so expensive. We do not waste food. Groceries are so expensive. I now have so much respect in that regard. Like, oh my God, because my dad was just trying to provide food for all me and my sisters and we're out here wasting it. Like, it didn't cost a bunch of money. As you get older, you start to see things in a different perspective. Well, if you're not spoiled. My spoiled stepsister needs to be humbled. Don't expect good grammar in this post. I am heated. Well, great. Then do not expect good reading. For context, my stepsister, 12, I think. Oh, yes. Okay. Stepsister's 12, is very spoiled and thinks she's all that. I, 21, have dealt with this since she was 6. She expects anything and everything, lacks common courtesy, and is plain rude. Rude. I don't know why I said it like that. She throws fits and pouts when she doesn't get her way. She's basically the mine girl. Like when I left for college, I would come back for breaks. Before I left, we shared the same bathroom, but for some reason, after I left, she always says, no, you can't wash your face. This bathroom is mine. The bathroom has 2 sinks. Or even with my dog, she says, the dogs are mine because you don't live here anymore. Normally I respond with, well, if they're yours, you can clean up their poo. I will normally get a face of disgust and dramatic noise after that. The whole spoiled thing is what's driving me insane. I was raised by a single father, and I will say we were more blessed than most in that same circumstance. I still was taught the value of receiving gifts and to never expect anything unless I earned it, as well as showing appreciation. For 6 years, I have seen her tear gifts open, complain about them, or throw them to the side with a half-assed thank you. Another thing that bugs me is the way she talks to her mother, me, and her friends. She talks back to her mother a lot. Her mother will yell back sometimes, but normally will give up. A lot of you will say that it is normal for tweens to talk back to their parents, but here's the thing. She doesn't talk this way when she's at her bio dad's house. She's a completely different girl over there. She's super nice and polite. The moment she gets to our house, though, she becomes a demon. And believe it or not, 12-year-olds are perfectly capable of being polite. Her friends have always been polite. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she enters high school and it looks like a remake of Mean Girls. Speaking of her friends, she treats her friends like they are replaceable. She will often tell them to shut up, not in a joking, playful way, like in a mean way. And she often will criticize the way they look or dress. I am so exhausted with trying to be nice to her, so when she hits me with attitude, I throw it right back in her face. Normally, I just hit her with the, wanna try that again? But lately, my inner 20-year-old has been wanting to let it rip in her and knock that attitude back down to hell where it belongs. This could be, oh my God, this could just be me being dramatic, but this is 6 years of me being the grown-up and the bigger person. That would be frustrating and very annoying. I feel like she's just got to learn her lesson, and she will. She'll continue to treat friends that way and people that way, and she'll start to lose people, and she'll start to meet people who won't tolerate it and who will give it right back, and she will grow up and start to realize and learn a lesson there. Also, parenting. Am I spoiled at all? I've been wondering for a few days. You have come to the right place because Reddit people will be very brutally honest with you. I feel like the people of Reddit are almost, it's like a form of therapy. You go on there for advice, you will get it. You will get many perspectives. So basically, I have an iPhone, a laptop that is a little slow but is still useful, a Switch, a Wii, an Oculus, and a TV. Although this may seem like a lot of things, and keep in mind I am 14, I paid for all of my things, okay? I've been working since I was 8, and whoa, Where the hell do you work? And only last year have I started getting paid. I buy everything I own, and because of this, I am very grateful for everything I own, but sometimes it seems like I am spoiled because of just the amount of things that I own. Oh my God! I love this. No! You are not spoiled. You worked, you made your money, and you choose to spend it on these items, these technology gifts for yourself. So other people looking in would be like, oh my God, your parents bought you all that? You're spoiled. No, they didn't. I worked for it. I worked for it. I am confused though. Where did you work since you were 8? You just started getting paid last year, so you worked for free for many years, which I'm confused by. But either way, whatever. If you are buying something with your own money, no, you're not spoiled. You worked for your money. You can spend it how you want. These kid destroy PS5 spoiled kid breaks car window videos need to stop. Well, I agree. Hey guys, welcome to the most spoiled kids on earth. Oh, are they calling me out right now? Subscribe in 5 seconds or this spider will jump into your bed at this night. Okay, I don't say that. These kinds of videos need to be taken down, I swear. They're just so cringe and clickbait. Oh. The average 9-year-old would easily be attracted to this genre. Like, I just watched this kid shoots dad after he takes PS5 and he doesn't even shoot him. If he did, the video would be demonetized instantly because the dad would be dead. Of course they wouldn't post it if he actually shot him. I mean, come on. That would just be ridiculous. I also watched the kid fell off the roller coaster and he doesn't fall off. The only reason I watched Fat Boy Fredo is like the way he hilariously gets into trouble and the title actually makes sense. Like once Vincent skipped class to play the Fortnite he got done by his mom. But these other kids like Trendspot, Perplexify are just straight up cringe, clickbait, and stupid. All I say is please don't watch these cringe videos and peace. This sounds like a very angry child that doesn't like that people are making money off these videos. Listen, I get clickbait is annoying. Also part of the business. From a business owner, I totally understand clickbait and why we do it. However, I also understand as a viewer, it's annoying. I see both sides. I get it. 100% I get it. However, you're clicking on a video that says kid shoots dad after he takes PS5 and then you're like, of course he wouldn't post that video. That would never be on the internet. So why are you clicking it and watching it? If you already know it wouldn't be on there because YouTube would never allow that, why are you falling for that and then getting upset and being like, oh my God, he didn't even kill him? Well, okay. So why are you clicking? Anyways, that was a very interesting random rant from a child. Wasn't even a spoiled child. It was more just a rant about people using spoiled child as like, what a weird thing that was, but that was kind of funny. And it kind of called me out a little bit, but not really. Anyways, I'm getting out of here, guys. Stay classy out there, drink your water, stay sassy, and I will see you tomorrow.